And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. Hanedan with it. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hanedan outside. Here's Covington. Just 5 to shoot. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight.
A 3-and-D wing. Covington's skill set is perfect for how players and teams play the game today.
Pass to Bridges. James, right side. Here's Sarr, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
You know, Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Sarr. That one falls. Sarr's got his second basket of the game.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Offline with a 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Up top, Holmgren. Pass to Sarr. Great start so far. 3 of... Three in this one.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, DiVincenzo. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Dort with a double team. Pass to James. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Dort outside. Right side, DiVincenzo. Here's Hanedan. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Now, here is James. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Oh, Covington with a block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Covington. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Chicago ball.
And so here is Chicago, trailing by 5. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Holmgren. James with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. And here's James. The shot from the low post is good.
I just love the ball movement.
And Chicago has possession. 7-point differential. To the paint. James with a steal. Here's Barrett. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Up top, Holmgren. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. The Sixers lead by 6. They set the pick. Baseline jumper. The putback. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Covington. And here's Dort from behind the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
James outside. Outside Barrett. Here's Sarr. Out to Bridges. DiVincenzo with the steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to review the game plan. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Harris. Pass to Edey. Driving to the basket. Fires from deep. And that one's good, man.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. For 3, DiVincenzo. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. Philadelphia leading by 4. Now man. Down low. Here's Edey. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 off target.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Now here's man. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Pass to Holmgren. To the middle. Edey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Bulls trail by 8. .149 left to play in the first quarter. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And nothing is more terrifying than Giannis on the attack. So powerful when he takes flight.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Give him 8 points now. Jacks up a 3. Offensive board.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Here's Mann. Harris outside. Here's Edey. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Pass to Thompson. 36 seconds left in the opening quarter. And Giannis with the dunk.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Inside, Edey. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They pen that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Philadelphia shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Both good from the line that time. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Out to Thompson. 4 on the clock. They get it back. Goes back up. And he lays it in.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Philadelphia on top, leading by 4.
23.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Philadelphia.
Well, they've tried to really capitalize inside. They clearly believe they have an advantage down there, and they're trying to exploit it.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
And play stops, a whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And here's Mann. Harris outside. Back to Mann. To the inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now the Bulls in transition. The strong finish by Giannis.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. The Sixers leading. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Holmgren. Now Harris. Just 5 on the clock. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
To the middle. Here's Edey. Over on Antetokounmpo. And it's Edey missing. Chicago leading. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's James. There's a screen. Up top, Holmgren. Down low. Here's Sarr. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
James outside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. SGA from distance. And Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well, and that's a very intriguing package.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Bridges outside. Pass to Sarr. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Sarr misses. Bulls leading by 3. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. James inside. Oh, LeBron! Just too much to handle inside.
Forget his age. LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. They'll take on the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this one. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Pass to Covington. DiVincenzo with it. Picked by Covington. Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by Chicago. 76ers trail by 3. James deciding where to go with it. Inside. Here's Sarr. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Sarr's got 13 now.
Sarr is playing with a lot of confidence, not questioning himself, just using his size to keep finding buckets.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
James with the ball. He has 6. To the paint. Edie. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And there's the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Outside Covington. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
And here's James. 6 points for him. Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Pass to Dort. Outside, DiVincenzo. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
76ers trail by 7. Now James. Give him 8. Bridges with it. Wide open look. Misses off the right iron.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the trifecta. And now a 10-point Bulls lead.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. group getting ready for the Sixers. And so here is Philadelphia, trailing by 10. Pass to Williams. To the wing, right side. Back to James. Here's Holmgren. Harris on the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Sarr. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, that's a smart play, taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Antetokounmpo, left side. To the middle. Here's Clark. From deep, Mitchell. Rebound by Philadelphia. James with the ball, and Clark picks him up defensively. Pass to Harris. Here's Sarr, covered by Covington. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Harris outside. It's James on the wing. Second shot opportunity. That one's wide left.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Pass to Clark. To the inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Gary Harris. Chicago shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. 76ers ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Inside. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
And so it's Chicago, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back with you shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And it's good for 2.
Just bouncing off contact. Sarr, man, 2 points the hard way.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Out to Covington. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Antetokounmpo. Outside, DiVincenzo. Over Barrett. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. We'll stand in this league. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Out to James. Pass to Holmgren. Back to James. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by James, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Down low. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
76ers trail by 13. James outside. Sarr misses. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Thompson. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Antetokounmpo has got 17 points. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Sarr. He's got 17. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate, close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to DiVincenzo. Fires for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
There's the double with Thompson. It's James on the wing. Here's Edey. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Edey's got 14 points for the game. Bulls leading by 9. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Nails it from beyond the arc. So Dort's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. James with the ball. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
It's Holmgren, high post. Back to Barrett. Inside. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Dort outside. To the inside. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
76er substitution, number 28, Gershon.
Bridges outside. Here's Yabusele to the paint. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Substitution in the court.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Chicago, leading by 12. Pass to Christopher. They set a pick. Here's the three. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets a three. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
To the inside. Here's Edey. 6 on the shot clock. Now Barrett. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Chicago ball. Substitution for the Bulls. Harry Giles III. Robert
Bulls leading by 15.
Torian Prince.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
It's James on the wing. Down low. Here's Edey. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rejected by James.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one.
76ers trail by 15. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention. He can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game. It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And the basket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Edey.
2 minutes remaining.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edey's got 20.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Now Covington. Here's Giles.
Philadelphia foul. Edey. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:41 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. To the middle.
Don't underestimate James defensively. He can put the clamps on you when he wants.
Inside. Here's Edey. Covington grabs the board. Chicago leading by 13. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 22. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
To the inside. Edey. Out to James. To the middle. Pass to Bridges. Three-pointer off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. No good on the shot. 76ers trail by 15. It's Barrett on the wing. No points yet. James outside. Clock at 6. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And it's Edey missing.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You've got to make those.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Chicago.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
What a performance.
The 76ers, 58.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bulls leading by 17. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Offensive screen, Bulls ball. 76ers substitution, number 20.
And here's Mitchell. Knocked away. Oh, stolen by Harris. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So both teams changing it up here.
For the incredible.
And that one misses. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
Sinks that one from the post.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Bulls leading by 17. Here's Mitchell. Outside, DiVincenzo. Screen by Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Philadelphia. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Now Barrett. Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. Stolen by Mitchell.
Up until that play, his ball handling had been impeccable. He's given it up just one time.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Inside, here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
To the inside, Sarr.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there.
76ers trail by 17. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Now here's Mitchell. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Clark. Dort with it. Outside. DiVincenzo hits a three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got 22.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Shot's good by Sarr.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Bulls leading by 16. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside. DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. James with the ball. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Barrett. From deep, Holmgren. 4-3, Holmgren.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Drains the triple.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Here's James. James takes the hit and sinks the shot.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. He can't get that one to fall.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Down low. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Dort. The three is up. Another three for Chicago.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Over to the wing. Back to James. To the middle. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo on the attack. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. Edey, that's good. Edey's got 10 points in just the second half.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Mitchell. And he lobs it up top. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
From 7. And he can't bank that one in. Chicago leading by 18. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander.
76
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
When you're as good a passer and scorer as SGA, you'll get defenders to bite like that.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
First personal foul.
And the free throw, no good.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Six on the shot clock. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Edey. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Bulls leading by 20. Oh, he picked him clean. Now here's Harris. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. From the baseline. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. So it's Chicago now. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
2 minutes.
Pass to Dort. Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
1:41 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Edey. Harris outside. To stop the drought. That one doesn't drop. Chicago leading by 23.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year. And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
51 seconds left in the final quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mann. Blocked again! And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution for the Bulls. Torian Prince. Josh Christopher. Davion Mitchell.
Clark outside. It's Prince on the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Mitchell with the ball.